Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DeChara here once again with another segment of Joe DeChara Presents How to Win at Business, and brought to you by my favorite sponsor in the world, Bedrock University. Go to bedrockuniversity.com now and register for free. And we have some world-class trainings up there by people like Haley Gray, Mike Wolf, and me. Yeah, that's right. I have courses up there, and I have some more going up. So definitely visit the site. If you don't know who I am, my name is Joe DeChara. Like I said, and it's because it's the Joe DeChara Presents show. And if you don't know me, like I said, I am a serial entrepreneur, CPA. I've worked with thousands of small business owners over the last 35 years. And my mission in life, because I do have a mission, it took me a long time to figure out what it was and what I wanted to be when I grow up. And my mission is this: to make things simple, to try to make running a solopreneurship, a small business, or a new business simple. I can't make it easy. And we've been through this before. Don't ask me to make it easy. It's like my friend John Limbacher said today. If it was easy, we'd all be freaking millionaires. If it was easy. And we're not all millionaires. And it's because it's not easy. But the thing is, it's also not simple. Just thinking about putting together a sales funnel and a marketing campaign is total confusion for me. And I can't imagine what it must be like for a solopreneur, a small business owner, to have to deal with numbers that most people don't like dealing with. Let's face it, folks. If you like numbers, you're probably in a numbers business. You're an accountant, you're a bookkeeper, you're an actuary, but you're not afraid of numbers. So my mission, like I said, is to take those people, and if you're one of them, let me know, and you could connect with me. Let's see, I should be more prepared with this by now. Time with Joe. If you're one of those people, if I'm talking to you about being a procrastinator when it comes to putting your numbers together, if you don't like doing it, if you're still doing it on a spreadsheet, if you hate uh, the idea of tax preparation and get the whole preparation part of it, if that gives you a knot in your stomach, then I'm talking to you. And I want to make things simple for you. And I think for the most part, I have been making it simple, but I just want to make it simple for a lot more people. And I want to say hi to my good friend, Elizabeth Frederick, who actually went public to say that she has no problem being interviewed by me in one of these Facebook Lives. And I'm going to publicly say now to Elizabeth, put the day and time that this interview is going to happen in the chat box. And also, maybe you could put in the date that you plan on setting up your corporation. So I'm just trying to hold you accountable, not like I'm picking on you, but I like doing that. So that's my story with my friend Elizabeth. She's a great help to me. If anybody needs a great support person, and Elizabeth's really just one of those one of a kind people. That's all I can tell you. And thank you so much, Elizabeth, for everything that you're doing. And so let's get on with the show tonight. I'm going to share the screen again. And we don't have a quote for tonight, but I do want to tell you what the training is about, Because once again, folks, once again, it's almost like I don't even have a choice anymore. I am going to be talking about wave apps and how simple it is to set yourself up to start billing your clients. So that's one of my, let me get back here. Yeah, I just want you to see my, like Elizabeth says, eye to eye. One of my favorite things in the world is sending out an invoice. And if you're getting that invoice from me, you're getting a great deal. I mean, it's not like, oh, I got another invoice from the account. I enjoy doing it because I know that if you're my client, you're going to pay me. And that's what it's all about, folks. If you follow me and you can go back because it's public record, all of these things, most of them are on YouTube. So I'm held accountable for what I say. And I'm going to say it again. If you can't sell something, you don't have a business. I'm sorry. I mean, you might formally have a business. You can have an S corp or a C corp or an LLC, but unless you're able to sell something, what all you have is a black hole of money getting wasted. So what you want to do is prove. That's right, folks. You got to prove to the world, to yourself, that you have a viable product, not a product that everybody needs. Because believe it or not everybody buys stuff that they need. And I'll give you a great example. How many people love going to the dentist? I haven't been to one in a long time, and I'm telling myself that I'm being transparent here. Now, if I had a toothache, I'd be there in a second. So even though I need the dentist to keep my teeth healthy, clean, and so I'll keep them. You know, a lot of people don't. I know a lot of people that don't even have any teeth anymore, and I don't want to be one of those people. But the fact is that just because I need to go to the dentist, I'm not going there unless I have to. And that means being in pain. So the first test of you actually having a viable business is to get somebody to pay you. Now, when you think about it, you need a platform, a method of getting paid. And in today's world, 50 years ago, there was only one way, well, a couple of ways you were getting paid, either by check, maybe it was mailed to you, or in person. There was some kind of, and today it's not like that. In fact, I don't like when clients send me checks. I prefer to get paid electronically through my Wave apps. And this is, and we're going to go back to the screen again. And this is one of my strategies on how I help make it simple and how you can win a business. And if you don't know what winning a business is, it means at the end of the day, you got more money in the bank than what you started out with. So that's the objective. And again, the only way that that's going to happen is if you're selling something. I got to share my Wave app with you. Again, I'm going to show you exactly how this works in a couple of minutes, because it seems like Wave decided that every time they put a feature in, it's got to be set up in record time. And I'm still amazed at how quickly you can get this thing up and running. And if you've ever set up a QuickBooks company, you will know that setting it up is far from easy. Even if you take their easy step, one at a time, just answer the questions. And 90% of the questions you won't even know how to answer. So you probably have to get a professional to help you set up QuickBooks properly. I was interviewed today by my friend Melody Meyer, and we got into the whole QuickBooks thing, and it was like, I'm so glad that I don't have to use QuickBooks anymore because it's a monstrosity. Now, QuickBooks, especially, I do use QuickBooks Online for companies that are too big for Wave apps, because there is a limit to what you can do in it. But it is the perfect software for a solopreneur and a new business owner because it's so simple and it's free. So let's get into, we have this game demo company, and there's really not a lot of stuff in here. I don't remember. We can go into the transactions and see. I may have imported some stuff, but just to be sure, let's check this out. Okay, so there's nothing at all in here. Okay, great. So we're going to go first. So now we passed the test. We passed the test, and I'm going to put on a different, just so that in case, so we are eye to eye. You know that I'm still here. It's not a recording. This is live. Yes, Elizabeth, let's stop the pain. Let's all get along. Let's get our bookkeeping up to date and manageable. So thank you. That's it. I'm the pain relief guy. So let's go in here. So now Elizabeth has passed the test. She got me as a client, and now she needs to bill me. This is going to become Elizabeth's favorite thing to do. Every day she gets up and she's going to be like, who can I invoice today? Who can I send a bill to? And that's when you know you've arrived. Okay. When you look forward to this kind of thing. So to create an invoice, and I'm going to show you a little shortcut here. So in order to sell something, you need something. If that makes sense. You need to have a product or service, that you need a deliverable. What are you actually charging your customer for? And that is called products and services. So now we could do this on the fly, but I just wanted to show you, if you have a couple of products and services, or even if you have a lot of products and services, you can just go in here and simply set them up. So let's say Elizabeth is going to charge me for consulting. She's always explaining, what I'm supposed to be doing. So we are going to set up the explaining things. Joe, Jara, over, and again. Okay. So that's the description. And Elizabeth is going to charge me $9,700.97. And this is a product that she sells. Okay, she sells this. And now it's going to go into consulting income, which is part of the regular chart of accounts. I skipped over a whole bunch of stuff here that I covered in other areas. I'm just covering the favorite part of the program for me, which is invoicing. So that is a chart of accounts account, and we don't have sales tax on this, thank God. And so now we have a product, a service that we can sell. So let's add another one here. And this is more plain. And this is only going to be $97. And Elizabeth is selling this to me, and it's going to go into a different category called sales. So if you're a company like me, I have several different services. I do coaching, I do tax preparation, I do bookkeeping. So all of those are going to be different services set up there. And now we're ready to go into the invoicing. And now, before we invoice somebody, okay, so we're going to skip this part. That's how new this company is. So if you saw that, it was the put your logo up there and all of that stuff. So we don't need that right now. So Elizabeth is going to add me as a customer. This is where the email is going to go. And so now we got to add an item. And look, those two items came up. And now she's gonna bill me for consulting. I got a nice size bill there. Now we can preview it. So if this was set up, your Elizabeth's logo would be there. Collective creators, or I forget, collaborators. Sorry, Elizabeth. And now I owe collaborators $9,798.94. But I haven't gotten the bill yet because she hasn't sent it. Okay. Okay, we're going to approve this draft. And we're going to send the invoice. Right, and I'm going to get a PDF. And look at this. So she could, if she puts her phone number in here, what does this say? This is just another one of those features that I didn't even see this before. This invoice was set to track here and download the invoice. Oh, so there's a way, there's a mobile app. Oh my God, now I'm gonna have to do another training on the mobile app. This is great. So unbelievable. I love this program. So that's it. Now let's go into our invoices. So we see that Joe DeChara we sent him the bill. Now I'm going to my email to see if I got it. And yes, so I am going to share this with you. Okay, I'm just so overjoyed with this. And let me see. Okay, so I still don't have the sharing stuff down, obviously. Is that it? And, oh, yes. Okay. Here we are, folks. So I just set up a couple of items for this game demo company, which is really creative collaborators. Sorry about that, Elizabeth. Yes. Okay. So this is it. And now look at how cool this is. I can review it. I can pay by credit card. I can pay by ACH. Now, just keep in mind, I didn't have to sign up for a credit card account, a merchant account. They even have this so that you could embed code on your website, so you could actually have people go to your website and pay you. I don't know how they're doing this, folks, but I'm just so glad that they are. So now here's the invoice. And part of what I teach people, I'm going to show this to you so that you can't say I didn't tell you about this. So what I just did was I got an electronic invoice. Now I could have just kept it there and kept it in my email, which is what most people do. And then I'm gonna trash it. And you didn't see that, but in my, oh yeah, you did see that. Okay. So now what I'm going to show you is let's go back and we've got to stop the share again. And okay, so I'm going off in a whole different direction here. I wanted to show you that you download the invoice and then you save it into a folder. And then actually, let me see if this is going to work here. I just have to try this. Purchases. Receipts. So I want to show this to you. Here, okay, so, and I did this yesterday, but I just want to show this again for Elizabeth so that she sees this again. And here's the invoice that I just downloaded. And now what's happening is it's processing. And I'm going to go into what I did yesterday just to show you what it looks like after it's processed, and then maybe we'll come back to this. So now just remember what it is it's called books and records. That's what we need to create. And these are part of the record. So these were receipts that I uploaded yesterday, and then I could actually attach it to the account. I can even attach it to the, where it's being paid from. And it's a nice, simple way, again, to keep your books and records. So that's the after. Let's see, because I don't know how long it takes them to actually process it, but let's see. Maybe we'll get a surprise here. And look at that. So the receipt came in with the right date, the name of the company, and the amount. And look, even where did it come from? Now what I can do is over here, I can put it into a category. And choose where, so I'm going to pay cash. We're under the $10,000 IRS reporting requirement, so we could pay this with cash, and that's it. We did it. Now let's look at a report here, because really what that was that was a sale. So we're going to see. Let's see how this shows up on the profit and loss statement. And so, so you see, here's the sale total, and then we also recorded this as an expense, and it's break even. So sorry, Elizabeth, no profits for today, but we can try it again another time. Okay, and so now I'm going to go back to my presentation because I want to show you this ridiculous offer that I have. a special offer that I put together uh, just for people like you and Elizabeth, the new business owner, the people that are ready to incorporate and set up their S Corp, and the solopreneur, the people like me that are just working from home. We don't have, 3,000 transactions a week, and we just need simple. And that's what this is for, because, and I have to change the slide, and I got to get rid of the banner, which is starting to become annoying. So we lack the proper guidance and direction because it's too damn expensive to hire a CPA to help you do this. And I created what I call CFO startup services, or however I'm going to arrange this. But here's the bottom line: is that I got your back. If this type of service resonates with you, if I've been talking to you, if you get what I'm saying, and you know who you are, this is what I'm offering: a complete business overview. We're going to set up your accounting system on Wave Apps, and you can see how simple that is. Now, if you ever tried that on your own, you understand that what I just did is simply amazing. On between yesterday and today, from setting up, I could actually have you set up your company, billing people, and receiving payments. I could probably do it like in 4 minutes and 26 seconds. And I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna actually time myself. So we'll do a little experiment. You could contact me 24/7. If you text me or call me at 4 a.m., I'm probably not going to respond, but you can. You still have access. It doesn't mean we're going to connect, but I will. If I see that somebody called me at 4 a.m., I will get back to you first thing in the morning, and I usually get up about 1, 2 p.m. So that's it. And we're going to keep your books in real time. And what that means is there's no rush at the end of the year. There's no procrastination. It's like, I got it. Anything that has to do with finances and your business, tax notices, I don't care. If you have a question, I got it, and I got your back. And the price, so people are still asking me, how are you doing this? How long? And I want to do this for as long as I can for only $47 a month with the $97 setup fee, because we do spend a lot of time and effort in the beginning getting your information up there, getting to know you, how you run your business, and that's it. And so I gave you a way here, time with Joe, to connect with me. But now here's the last part that is really a game changer. You could test this system out for only $1, an investment of $1. I will set you up. You can pick my brains. I'll spend as much time with you as I need to get you set up in your Wave apps. For the first 2 weeks, it's only $1. If you're not happy with the service, if you don't like me, believe it or not, some people don't really resonate with me. And if you're one of them, what could I say? Can't please everybody. But if that's the case, or you just don't need the service anymore, you just cancel. It's a month to month. There's no commitment. And I know that there's people out there that think that I should probably have my head examined for offering this. But I feel it's time to give people like Elizabeth and maybe you a better chance at succeeding in business, because it's way too complicated. It's too complicated for me. I can handle my books, but I can't handle all the other stuff myself. I need people like Elizabeth. I need a coach. I need my mastermind, which reminds me, my last uh, surprise announcement is this Saturday in Mastermind with Joe DiChiara. We're going to have a special guest, Dr. Eleanor Webb, who's going to be doing a presentation on what she does, which is really explaining in powerful terms what it takes to start a business and how it's done, because she's done it. She's an expert, and she's got a better way of explaining it than I do. And I'm really looking forward to that. So go to mastermindwithjoedichara.com. It's a free mastermind. We meet every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out my dollar offer. And I almost forgot to tell you how to get there. It's joedicharacfo.com. That's joedicharacfo.com. And I know Elizabeth will probably be putting that in the chat, and if she doesn't, I will. So that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Thank you, everyone. God bless, and I will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you.